What are the things you can't see? Hi, I'm Tyler, your Christian personal trainer, and this is Life of a Chunky Christian, where I am getting back in shape, living the life that I preach on this channel, and living a holy life, as I like to put it. So yeah, every day I'm reading the Bible, getting a verse into my system. Today's verse is 2 Corinthians 4:18, and still eating vegan. Tomorrow is the last day that I will be eating vegan, and then tomorrow I will go into more of what my lifestyle holy diet is going to be. So look forward to that tomorrow. But today, the verse was kind of was a nice little brain puzzle, I guess you would put it. For copyright reasons, I've heard that you're not supposed to read the Bible word for word. So I'm gonna just kind of abridge the verses, in that I'm telling you all of them, so you can easily look them up and get them word for word. I am reading them when I read them in the morning, in the English Standard Version, just to let you know. But yeah, it is 2 Corinthians 4:18, and roughly it is saying that the things that you can see don't last very long. It's the things that you can't see that last forever. And once again, just kind of like yesterday, it got me thinking about stuff and motives and what are the things that really matter in my life. And first thing that jumped out of my head is my family, my wife and my 2 kids, Ariel and Jonathan. And really that kind of bubbles into love, if you really want to get into it, is that I love the 3 of them so much, and that is the biggest kind of motivation and thing in my life. And yeah, you could make that argument of that you can see love, but in theory, love is not a physical entity, thing. Go with thing. A book is a thing. A journal is a physical. This is not going to last forever. But love can last a lot longer, is kind of how I'm taking that verse. But also things like knowledge. Knowledge lasts a lot longer than things. Joy, happiness, memories. I really think that those are the type of things that God wants us as believers to really focus on. And once again, even in this verse, it kind of goes back to that minimalist thing that I was talking about yesterday, and just how much stuff doesn't matter, the actual physical stuff, but it's the things that you can't see that really do matter. And that's something that I'm personally trying to focus on more and more, because in this weight loss journey, I am so nitpicky and focused on the physical entities that I'm, eating or working out, or how much I'm sleeping, those types of things. Those are more you can grab type of things. But yeah, I think this verse really kind of speaks out to the things we should be focusing on, which is kind of just a continuation of yesterday. So with that, I am still eating vegan. I am amazed and not amazed at the same time how many non-vegan options are at restaurants. Went out with the family the other day, or yesterday, and I'm looking through the menu, and everything had some sort of protein in it, steak, chicken, whatnot, or was a pasta type of a thing. And I went to a generic kind of everything type of place, if that makes sense, where they have pizza, pasta, steak, chicken, taco, like they kind of have a little bit of everything. I basically ended up eating a salad, but when I ordered it, I looked at the waiter and I'm like, I'm gonna be that not fun person. But I don't want chicken on this. I don't want any of the tortilla strips on it, and can you get rid of all the cheese? And he was like, oh, okay, cool. And I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. But when I got it, the thing was delicious. The salad was phenomenal. But it was interesting how little vegan options there was. And I thought it was going to be easier because living in California, the health lifestyle it seems much more prevalent and a thing. And so when I went to this chain restaurant that's pretty well known, it was eye-opening to see that wasn't as much of an option. But in that, a nice encouraging concept that you can basically make anything vegan. So that's a plus. But yeah, as for that, tomorrow's the last day of eating vegan. And so tomorrow I'll go a lot more in depth into what the diet and that game plan is, along with the Bible verse. I have noticed I've been a little bit moody the last couple of days. I don't know if that's an aspect of a little bit of stress with getting this business up and going as well, but I have noticed that. But all in all, I do feel much more clear, if that makes sense. I feel like when I'm doing things, I'm much more focused on them instead of... I guess the best way I could put it is, like when learning something, sometimes it's, do step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But in my head, it's 1, 3, 4, 6 type of thing. Like I miss a step or two because my mind tends to wander. Lately, I've been much more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the best way I could describe it, is that I'm not missing out on key steps on things. Like yesterday I was watching some videos on how to market certain things, and I was watching the video at 1.5 speed, and I got everything, and I knew I got everything because it was listing them on the side. So I was taking notes, and here's the first step, here's the second, here's the third, and I was going in line. Where more often than not, I'll be on step 2 still, and they're on 4, or those types of things. So I have noticed that. I think that might be because of how much water I'm taking in, but also the fruits and vegetables. I mean, my body is purely just in a constant state of processing the nutrients that come in that. So that's probably helping out as well, instead of getting that garbage sugar and getting the fatty dairy just sitting in my stomach. So for that is pretty much what I got today. So my big question really is, what non-visual, that's not what I want. What's the word I'm looking for? What is the word that they use in the verse? It is... can't see. What is the thing you can't see that you need to focus on? Let me know in the comments below. Vlog out.